Hi, it's Kate. Did you miss me? I've missed all of you. If you are a new student, welcome. I just want to remind all of my students that when we do yoga, don't do it if it hurts. So I'll show you a couple versions of the harder stretches, but if anything feels really uncomfortable, just skip that one and join us with the next one. So we're going to start in the mountain pose. You want your feet hip distance apart, your back nice and straight, your shoulders back, look straight forward. And we'll do a couple earth circles. Breathe in and stretch up to the ceiling. Breathe out and let your arms just float back down. And again, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Then stretch up to the ceiling again. Look up, stretch up. Look forward. Loosen your knees and your hips and be a tree. Sway from side to side. Come back to center and bring your arms behind your back. Clasp them if you can, if not, just hold them behind your back. And again, side to side. Come back to center and lean forward just as far as you can comfortably. Don't hurt anything. And slowly come back up again. Then let your head drop side to side. Loosen out the neck and the shoulders. Very gently bring your head front to back. And when your head is forward, start a head roll, slow and easy. And when your head is forward again, reverse. And when your head is forward, look back up. Then we're going to lift up on the balls of our feet. Good stretch for the back of your legs, but also good for energy. If you find that you're feeling off balance, put a chair next to you and hold on to the chair. Or hold on to a nearby piece of furniture. Rock back on your heels. And then stretch out your toes. Give your legs a little shake. Your arms a shake. Your body a shake. Bring your arms out to a T. Shrug your shoulders up. Keep that shrug. Turn your palms up toward the back. And then bring your arms back. Nice stretch through the shoulder blades. And release. And again, arms in a T, shrug, palms up, squeeze back. And release. And let's do some shoulder rolls. Roll them back. And forward. And back, but alternate. Then make a pose like a muscle pose. And again, you can squeeze back, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Then bring your arms forward if you can. Touch your elbows together. Bring your elbows up and your head down. Back again. And forward. And then relax. Bring your right foot forward and angle your left foot out a little bit. So your feet are like this. Bring your arms behind your back. Unless you need to hold on to something for balance, you want to keep your body straight up from your hips. And we're going to lunge. So slowly lunge. One more. And bring your feet together and switch. Left foot forward, right foot back at an angle, and lunge. One more. And back to the mountain pose. Then stand with your feet wide apart. We're going to do the triangle, so keep your knees soft, don't block your knees. Reach across to the opposite leg. You can either hold on at your knee or somewhere on the lower leg, or if you're comfortable, reach down to the floor. Your other arm goes up, turn, and look up toward the ceiling. And then reverse. Stretch between your legs. And slowly come up, bring your arms out in front of you and up to the ceiling. Then down to a T. And twist at the waist, look over your shoulder. Reverse. And back to center. Then slide down one leg with your arm overhead. And reverse. And back up again. Then we're going to have a seat. So you want to sit with your legs out, hip distance apart. Sit on your sit bones, not on your tailbone. Make sure your back is nice and straight. And first we're going to point and flex. And then some circles. And reverse. Then bend your toes down and back. Spread them apart and give them a wiggle. Bounce your knees a little bit. Then we'll do a twist. So bend your right knee. You have two choices. You can either keep your foot next to your leg or you can cross it over. Whichever way you do it, the foot needs to be flat on the floor. You want your back nice and straight. Right knee is bent. You put your right elbow against your knee and push. Left arm behind you on the floor and twist. Look over your shoulder. Duncan's come to join us. And remember to turn your eyes and look as far as you can over your shoulders. Give your eyes a stretch as well. Then turn your head and look over your other shoulder. And come back to center. Bend your left knee, again next to your leg or crossed over your leg. Your left elbow against your knee, your right arm behind you. Twist to the right, look to the right. And then look over your left shoulder. And back to center. Then again, feet hip distance apart. Inhale and stretch up out of your waist, out of your hips, big stretch. Exhale and come forward. Don't round your back, keep it straight. Just reach forward as far as you can and let your head rest down. This should not hurt your back. Keep breathing, gentle, shallow breaths. Inhale as you come up. Exhale and bring your arms down. Then the butterfly. So the bottoms of your feet together. You have two choices. You can hold on at your ankles or at your toes. You need to keep your back nice and straight. And then gently bounce your knees. And hold your knees still and do a little stretch forward, just as far as you can without pain. And come back up. Then bring one leg out and put the bottom of your foot against your inner thigh. Now if it hurts your knee to bend it this much, it's okay to open out that posture a little bit. Again, inhale and stretch up. Exhale and come forward, gentle breathing while you hold. And inhale as you come up. And exhale. And switch your legs. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale as you come forward. Shallow breathing while you hold. And inhale up. Exhale. And bring your legs to a V. And stretch over one side with your arm overhead. Hold it down. Please don't switch me over that. And reverse. And back up again. Then stretch up the center, just as far as you can without pain. And back up again. Okay, now we're going to lie down on our backs and bring our knees up to our chest. Grab onto your knees and rock side to side. Good stretch for the spine, for your back, for your shoulders. And then come back to center. Keep your knees up at your chest. Bring your arms down to the floor, palms down. And roll your knees to one side. Look over the opposite shoulder. Keep your shoulder and your shoulder blades to the floor. Don't worry about how far your knees go. Keep your back to the floor. And then reverse. Bring your knees back up to center and either grab onto your legs or hold your arms out next to your legs. And bring your head up like you're going to touch your nose to your knees. Now if your neck gets tired, it's okay to put your head down and just do the leg part. Stretch out one leg, flat foot, hold it a couple inches above the floor, look at your toes. And then reverse. Then bring both knees in, give them a hug, rest your head on the floor. And bring your feet to the floor, knees bent, and your arms next to your body. And first just rock your knees side to side. And back to center. And then we'll do the bridge. So bring your feet as close to your bottom as you can, your arms in close to your body, palms down, and slowly lift your hips up. Now if you just ate a big meal, don't squeeze too tight, but if you can, tighten through your hips, through your seat, through your legs, and squeeze your belly down. This is a good stretch and strengthener. It's also good for the digestive system, kind of gets things moving. And slowly lower back down again. Then bring one leg up to the ceiling, flat foot to the ceiling. And bring it across your body. And up and out to the side. And up again. And then we're going to lower it down. Keep the muscles tight from your hips all the way to your foot and slowly lower as you inhale. Don't reach the floor, just get within a couple inches. And then exhale and bring your leg back up again. And we'll do that a few more times. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then leave your foot up, grab onto your leg, and lift your head up again like you're touching your nose to your knee. Put your head and your arms down, slowly lower your leg. Then switch your other leg out, muscles tight, hold it a couple inches above the floor, and then bring it up to the ceiling. Across your body, up and out to the side, and up again. Inhale as you lower down, keep those muscles tight. Exhale up. And a couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And keep your foot up there, grab onto your leg, lift your head up. Lower your head and arms down and slowly lower your leg. And bring both knees up to your chest and both feet up to the ceiling. And do a little walking on the ceiling. And then we're going to do some scissors. So your legs straight, the muscles tight, feet flat, and as slowly as you can, out to a V, and cross, out to a V, and cross the other way. Keep going, a couple more. And then bring your legs back together, bend your knees, feet back to the floor. Inhale and stretch your arms overhead. And as you exhale, come up and touch your fingertips to your knees and hold for as long as it takes to finish exhaling. It's called yoga sit-ups. Inhale and lie back down again. Exhale, come up and hold until you finish exhaling. Keep going on your own. Do 2 more. And when you're done, bring your arms down to your side again. And you're going to take your right ankle and put it on your left knee, like you're sitting in a chair with your legs crossed wide. Okay, there are 2 versions of this. The first one is to just pull your knees into your chest. What this does is flatten your lower back to the floor. It's a really good stretch for the back, for the lower back, especially sciatica issues and hip pain. Then if you want to do the more difficult version, stay with me here. Your right arm is going to go between your legs and grab your left knee. Your left arm is going to come around the outside and grab your left knee. You can either grab under your knee or over, whichever feels better. Keep your head on the floor. Okay, but if it is too painful to pull in this tight, it's perfectly fine just to pull your knees up to your chest and leave your arms down at your side. Then lower your legs down and we'll switch. Left ankle on the right knee. Pull your knees into your chest. Either stay like this or left arm goes between the legs, grabs the right knee. Right arm around the outside, grabbing the right knee. Either under or over. Keep your head on the floor. Feel that nice stretch, pushing your vertebrae down into the mat, straightening out your lower back. And then bring your legs back down again. Okay, we're going to roll over onto your belly. Let's start with just a good stretch. Stretch your arms out, stretch your legs, give a yawn. And then let's start with doing the cobra. So 2 versions of the cobra. One where you use your arm strength and one where you make your back and neck do all the work. So let's do the one where you use your arm first. You bring your hands next to your shoulders, you bring your forehead to the floor, and then using your arms, push yourself up. And lower back down again. Okay, the other version, tuck your elbows in, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Now for this one, you are not going to use your arms. Make your back and neck do the work. Forehead to the floor. Start by looking in front of you. Lift your head, look in front of you. Tighten your seat and your lower back and slowly bring your head and shoulders up. No weight on the arms. And look to one side. Look to the other side. Back to center. And lower down. Then come up on your elbows and bend your knees. Bring your feet to one side, look over the opposite shoulder, and then reverse. And slowly go back and forth. And back to center. Then you're going to lower down again. This time, we're going to be skydivers in a free fall. So you bring your arms up slightly bent, bring your legs up slightly bent, lift your head like you're flying, falling slowly. And relax. Then bend your knees again and bring your arms behind you. So 2 choices here. One is to do the figurehead, which looks like the lady on the front of a boat. So you bring your arms back, lift your knees up, lift your head up, and be like a boat, with the figure on the front. Or you can do the bow. You grab onto your ankles and bring yourself up. And then relax. Bring your chin onto your hands. This is the crocodile. And take a couple deep breaths. I like doing deep breaths from the stomach because you can really feel your lungs inflating and deflating, your body rising and falling as you breathe in and out. So take a couple deep breaths. And then we're going to come up to hands and knees. Table position. You want your hands right below your shoulders, so not out in front of you, but right below. Your knees right below your hips. Keep your stomach muscles pulled up and your head out straight. Don't drop your head. And we'll start with the cow and the cat. So as you inhale for the cow, you're going to bring your hips up, bring your head up, kind of sway your back. As you exhale into the cat, so you drop your head, you arch your back, you pull your stomach up tight. Again, inhale, the cow, hips up, head up. Exhale to the cat, round your back, pull your stomach up, drop your head. And keep going with your breath, nice and slow. And one more time. When you're done, return to the table position. And drop your hips down and stretch out in front of you for a dog stretch. And then bring your hips forward, just as far as you can comfortably. And return to table position. And we'll do the dog wag. So your hips to one side, look over the same shoulder at your hips, and then reverse. And slowly go back and forth. And back to center. Then we'll do the pigeon. So you're going to bring one knee forward between your hands. Stretch your other leg out behind you. And lower down. And stretch up. And switch your legs. And lower down. And stretch up. And then come sit back on your heels. And if it's really not comfortable to sit low on your heels, it's fine to just kneel. You can even do these from a chair if it feels better. So what we're going to do is a little strengthening for the upper legs. So first of all, stretch. Bring your arms behind your back and bend forward. And slowly come back up again. Then rest your hands on your legs. Don't put any weight on your arms. Make your legs do all the work. So tighten through your thighs, through your lower torso, and just lift up a little bit. If you're in a chair, just kind of stand up off the chair. And relax. Then kneel. Your body nice and straight. You're going to brace your hands in the small of your back like this, so that your fingertips are touching at your spine, your thumb is by your hips. Tighten your seat muscles, tighten through your legs, and do a little lean back. And up again. Then tighten your body, especially through your legs and lower torso. Put your arms out and be a Z. And up again. Then back to table position. And bring your right knee up to your chest. Lower your head down. Bring your leg out behind you, straight, level with your hips if you can. Point your foot. Keep the muscles tight. Your seat through your hips all the way down your leg. Hold your head out so that it's out straight. Then bend your knee, flat foot to the ceiling. And bring your knee into your chest, head down, and back to the floor. Turn this way so you can see it better. Bring your knee up, head down. Then your leg out, straight, level with your hip. Point your foot, head out straight. Muscles tight through your hips, through your leg. Bend your knee, flat foot to the ceiling. Bring your knee in and your head down. And back to the floor. Okay, then let's do some dog kicks. So bring your right knee out to the side, level with your hips if you can, and slowly kick in and out. And then to the left. And back down. Then let's do the downward dog. So curl your toes under. Bring your hips up. If you can, you want your feet flat to the floor, your legs straight. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's okay. You can even do this with a chair if this is uncomfortable. You want to let your head rest between your arms, but if that makes you dizzy or your sinuses bother you, it's okay to hold your head out. Pull your stomach muscles out, tighten the muscles through your thighs and your torso, and remember to keep breathing. And back down again. And then put your feet together, your knees apart. Lower down, rest your head on your hands in the child's pose. This is a resting pose. So take a few moments, take a few breaths, and rest. Then sit up, take a couple breaths, and come back up to standing. Stand at the back of your mat in the mountain pose again. Step forward with your right foot and angle your left foot out like we did for lunges. We're going to do the warrior pose. Bend your right knee so that the knee is just above the ankle. Don't overextend. Your body straight up from your hips. Bring your arms up, palms facing each other. Look straight forward and tighten the muscles. Stretch those arms up and hold those muscles tight. Squeeze in through your torso, your stomach, your seat. Tighten through your legs. And the way to tighten your face is with a smile. Then turn your palms forward and slowly come down, arms on each side of your leg, just as far as you can comfortably. Then bring your arms back up again. We're going to go into a little bit of an arch, so tighten your seat and arch back. And come up straight, arms to your side, feet together. Then left foot forward, right foot back. Angle that right foot out. Bend your left knee again, just above the ankle, body nice and straight. Stretch your arms up. Tighten through the arms, stretch them up to the ceiling. Tighten your torso and your legs, and make yourself smile. Palms forward, slowly sweep down. And up again. Tighten your seat and arch a little bit. And then come up straight. Bring your arms to the side and your feet together. Okay, then Warrior Two. So you're going to stand with your feet wide apart. Maybe this way is better. Then you're going to take your right foot and point it out. Your left foot angled. So your feet are going to be in the same position they just were, but going sideways. Keep your body the way you started. So your body, your hips, and your shoulders in line with the long part of the mat. Your feet pointing to the short part of the mat. Bend your right knee, again, just above the ankle. Arms up in a T and look to the right. And again, stretch those arms out and hold them tight. Tighten through your torso, through your legs, and smile. You are a warrior. Feel that strength. Then bring your right elbow down to your knee, your left arm behind your back at the waist. Turn and look over your left shoulder up to the ceiling. And come back up again. Switch your feet. This time they're facing to the left. The back one angled. Front one straight on. Your body stays in line with the long part of your mat. Bend your left knee just above the ankle. Arms up and look left. Again, hold the muscles tight. Make yourself smile one last time. Bring your left elbow to your knee, your right arm around your back. Look over your right shoulder. And come back up to standing and back to the mountain pose. Then we're going to have a seat. So sit any way that's comfortable, your knees crossed or your legs out, whatever you prefer. And keep your back nice and straight. And first we're just going to do a couple hand stretches. So interlock your fingers and a little pressure out. Stretch them up to the ceiling. Then a starfish, so fingers apart, muscles tight. Bring them down to the side, then make a fist. And release, shake them out. Then, I want you to breathe in and bring your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale with a and again. And one more. Okay, then back still nice and straight. And do a little bit of deep breathing. So I want you to hold your hands just below your navel. And the way to know if you're doing your belly breath right is that as you breathe in, you should feel your chest rise, your rib cage expand, and your stomach come out. And then as you breathe out, press your stomach in, tighten through your torso, get out all the stale air in the bottom of your lungs. So, some nice deep breathing. Make sure you feel your belly filling, your lungs filling with air, but your belly rising and falling with the breath. So breathe in. And out. And when we breathe in this time, I'm going to try and hold for a count or two. So breathe in nice and deep. Hold. And exhale. And again, breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. And one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now it's time to meditate. So we're going to finish the class with a progressive relaxation, tightening and loosening muscles, and then a guided meditation. Most people do this in the Savasana pose, which looks like this. You're lying on your back, your arms out to your side, your feet a little bit apart, nice and relaxed. But I realize lying on your back is not always comfortable. So if you prefer, you can sit in a chair or just sit up with your back against the wall. So get yourself comfortable, sitting or lying down. Either way, when you sit, when you lie down, the small of your back tends to be uncomfortable. So I want you to do this thing called the pelvic tilt. So what you're going to do for the pelvic tilt is keep your back, your hips on the floor or pressed to the chair, but just arch the lower back. So just the lower part of the back, arch it up and then press it back, press it down to the floor, back to the chair, to the wall. Feel the vertebrae touching the mat and then release. You can do that a couple times, first with your knees bent, then with your legs out straight. And that will help take that strain out of the lower back. And anytime during the meditation, if it starts to hurt, you can do that. Just gently lift and press down and release. If it still hurts to lie on your back, you can always bend your knees. So we're going to start with tightening. So let's start with your toes. So tighten your toes, then tighten through your feet, your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs, all the way up into your hips in your seat. Squeeze them tight. Keep breathing, but hold those legs tight. And then release. Then make a fist. Tighten from your hands to your wrists, your lower arms, elbows, upper arms, into the shoulders. Squeeze tight. And release. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. And then pull them down away from your ears. And squeeze them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And release. Then tighten your torso, your chest, into your belly, into your hips. Tighten through your seat, your lower back. Press it down to the floor. Tighten through your ribs, your shoulder blades, your shoulders. Squeeze your whole torso tight. And release. Then make a scrunchy face. Bring your lips together. Tighten through your lips. Squeeze your eyes real tight. And release. Then rock your feet side to side a couple times. Loosen your ankles. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Slowly, side to side. And then back to center. Then bring your attention back to the bottoms of your feet. Notice how the feet feel. And tell the muscles, the bottoms of your feet, to relax. Just as you tighten them, now loosen them. So feel it loosening, softening all through the bottoms of your feet, through the soles, the instep, down to the heels, up to the balls of your feet, to the bottoms of your toes and the tops of your toes. And relax across the tops of your feet. So all the bones nice and loose, all the muscles, tendons, ligaments soft, letting go of any tightness, any pain, soreness. Let your feet relax. Relax into your ankles and then up into your calves. Feel your calves loosening, dropping down toward the floor. Relax through the shins. Feel the muscles lowering down, wrapping down around the bones. Focus on your kneecaps. And feel your knees nice and loose and floating underneath your knees, soft, no stretching or pulling. And then relax up into your thighs. Feel where they lower down to the mat, softening, loosening, lowering. And then the tops of your thighs, lowering down around the bones. Relax all the way up into your hip joints and your hips. Feel your hips spreading apart, letting your legs completely relax. And focus on the palms of your hands. Feel them curling in. Palms loose and relax. Relax up through the insides of the fingers and thumbs. And then around the outsides of fingers and thumbs. Feel each row of knuckles loosening, all the muscles softening. Relax along the back of your hands and into your wrists, and then into your lower arms. Feel your elbows loosening and your upper arms soft, loose and relaxed, just hanging from the shoulders. Relax up into the shoulder joints. Then focus on your torso. Relax through your seat and your hips. Feel your body lowering down to the mat. Relax into the lower back. Feel the vertebrae lowering down to touch the floor. Vertebrae straightening out, the disc stretching out. Relax through the hips, through the waist, up into the ribs. Feel your shoulder blades sliding down the rib cage and your shoulders lowering down. Relax the front of your torso across your hips, your belly, into your ribs and your chest and your shoulders in front. Then relax across the back of your shoulders and into the back of your neck. If it still feels tight, roll your head to side once or twice. And back to center. Feel all the tension, all the day's worries just sliding off those shoulders. Letting the shoulders and shoulder blades relax, easing through your neck. Relax into the back of your head, your scalp muscles, and the top of your head. And then relax into your forehead. Feel your eyebrows lower down, your forehead smooth out. Relax across the forehead and down into the temples. Relax your eyelids, your upper and lower lids, and then your eyes. Relax your cheekbones and your cheeks, your nose and mouth and chin. Relax back into the hinge of your jaw, your tongue, your throat. Feel your whole body slowly easing into a nice relaxed state. And with every breath in, feel that relaxed feeling soaking into your lungs, spreading through your body, coursing through your blood vessels and your blood, bringing that relaxation through every part of your body. From your lungs to your heart, down into your internal organs and your torso, to your bones, to your joints, and up into your brain. Feel your mind starting to relax, your thoughts slowing down. Feel your soul calming and relaxing. And imagine for a moment that we've gone for a walk in the woods. Imagine a couple months from now when it's spring and all the leaves are bright green, there are wildflowers growing, the grass is green. Look around you at the woods, see the dark tree trunks and the bright green leaves, the blue sky above, and as the leaves blow in the wind, little sparkles of sunlight filter through. You're walking on a trail, you hear your feet crunching on leaves and sticks. You see birds, maybe squirrels and rabbits, deer in the woods. And the trees are so thick, they go over the trail like a tunnel. And you're walking through this trail till you come out to a clearing. And in that clearing is a lovely little cabin. Just imagine the way you'd like it, a log cabin maybe, a little brick cabin. And this is where you're going to spend the night. So picture yourself walking into the cabin. It's decorated just the way you want. There are bookshelves full of books, maybe a fireplace, a nice comfy couch, beautiful blanket spread over the back of the couch, or a chair if you prefer. And maybe next to the chair, to the couch, there's a little table, and someone's put out a snack for you. Tea or coffee, some cookies or some goodies. Imagine walking in. It smells good inside. Maybe the fire's burning, you smell the wood burning, or the smell of cookies just being baked, or a candle on the shelf. You look around at the lovely little cabin. You go over to that soft, comfy chair and sit down, kick your feet up and lean your head back. There's a lovely window in the living room of the cabin, and it looks out toward the woods, toward the path you just walked. And imagine you take that blanket that's on the back of the chair, you wrap it around you. Maybe stand up and wrap it around your back and pull it over your front. And this is a healing blanket. It's going to soothe and relax and help you to feel whole again. So snuggle down in that blanket, in that comfy chair. Put your feet up, lean your head back. And for just a moment, feel your body sinking into the soft cushions. Smell the lovely scent in the room. Wood burning, cookies baking, a candle. Look around at the beautiful interior, look out the window, the nature, trees and sky, plants and flowers. And feel that blanket just starting to work its magic. You feel warm, you feel your muscles softening, loosening, relaxing. Feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into the cushions. Put your head back and close your eyes. For just a moment, let's push the world aside and just sit here bundled in a warm blanket. It's soothing and healing. Relax. Let go of the troubles of the day. Soak in the healing. Feel yourself being soothed. Kind of say, ah. And then slowly bring yourself back. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Feel that warm blanket wrapped around you, helping you to feel comforted and calm. And then slowly open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, stretch your arms and legs, your whole body. Another deep breath in and out. Namaste.